Your boss might be saying, I trust you, and we're going remote forever. But behind closed doors, they don't trust you're putting in the hours. They're actively thinking through ways to bring the office back because of their serious management and productivity concerns. This week's question is, what is the difference between the person I feel I am and the person I want others to believe I am? I found myself sitting in high stakes meetings with other leaders grappling with this trust challenge. On the one hand, I could empathize with them because I run a company that went remote first during the pandemic. On the other hand, I have spent enough time leading a business that I know it's really a management challenge that has been masked as a trust challenge. One of the core principles of good leadership is being authentic. Here I was in a room of high caliber leaders, and all I could think was, this is so disingenuous. That's when I had to interrupt one of my default tendencies to judge and put on my curiosity cap. Introspectively, I thought, why am I so comfortable with remote? Why aren't I as concerned as they are about productivity and trust? I found comfort in the processes we have put in place, the clarity in the job responsibilities we have, and our constant evaluation of waste minimization. I leaned into my belief that you can get your work done from anywhere. And instead of thinking myself as an anomaly, I gave my team the benefit of the doubt. And more recently, my belief that being in person, hybrid, or remote all have their challenges. We're moving into a zone or territory where these are becoming cultural monikers, much like a company purpose or core value. How we work is in essence how we behave. Once I got my own clarity, I began to reflect on this notion of authenticity. I always believed authenticity to be something worth striving for, ultimately getting to a place where we could be the same person in public as we were in private. Obviously, that isn't always rewarded, and the version of ourselves that shows up in private may not be the best version of ourselves. So I began my own exploration of authenticity. I thought back to the teachers that made me the most nervous in school. It's not what you might be thinking. It was never really the mean teacher, at least not all the time. It was the mean teacher who came into class one day and was really nice, and the nice teacher who came into class one day and was really mean. I realized the inconsistency was what made me nervous. And the same is true about our leaders. Authenticity isn't about just being the same version of myself or yourself. Authenticity is about being consistent. And you can be consistently inconsistent, as strange and funny as that sounds. In the process of becoming better leaders, we need to constantly grow and evolve. That means shedding limiting beliefs, being open to new ways of thinking, and inviting flexibility so we can shift from our past and present self to our future aspirational self. For now, I want to continue helping people learn and apply their learning. I want to inspire the next generation to take action and work towards making the world a better place. And I want to continue positioning practice to partner with more schools, improving the fidelity of what we're offering, and building a community of more values-oriented champions to improve our public education system. To use the line I've used before, I'm working on building the head, hand, and heart for our country's public education system. I want to close the gap between theory and practice, and I want to find the balance between solving what we can in the short term and working towards longer-term solutions to elevate our country's K-12 education system, so our country can continue to deliver on its promise for all of our children. Thank you to the over 4,200 members who continue to join me in accelerating their learning. I'm grateful to be on this journey with you. Get after it.